Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. How is everybody doing tonight? I have been diamond painting like it's my job. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get 2 projects done before I go to the retreat next week. The Lone Star retreat is next week. So I'm trying to get 2 things done. I'm making good headway. I'll show you my progress in just a little bit. But let me tell you, I will again share those with you, but let me say hello to everybody. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm so glad you are here. Grateful that you want to spend some time with me. It's always happy on Monday because I get to see all my friends. All right, Lee is here and Lenore is here, so we can officially start this. They have done all of the things. Ooh, Diet Dr. Pepper and peanut butter cookies. They know my favorite. I love anything peanut butter, anything. And yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper. Absolutely. Let's see. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. Hi, Kim. So glad you're here. Linda, welcome. So glad that you could make it. Michelle, go ahead and lurk. No problem whatsoever. I understand what that's like. I've done that a lot. Linda, hello. Let's see. Happy little drills. Hello, my friend. How are you? Sue Bell, hello. How are you, friend? Let's see. Bonnie, warm day here in Iowa. It's a warm day here in Texas. Yes, it is. Hi, Sarah. Yes, happy Monday. So glad you're here. Susan Hatch from Surprise, Arizona. So glad you're here. Sue Layden, welcome, my friend. So glad you're here. Mama B is in the house. Yay! Hello, Mama B. So glad you're here. Ginger, hello. Journey into Stories. Oh my gosh, I'm excited you made it too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love your channel name, first of all, Journey into Stories, because that's exactly what stories do for me. And I'm an avid reader, either on Audible. Sometimes I have to hold the book in my hand. I'm actually going to a book club this week. I'll tell you about that in a second. I haven't been to a book club in forever, but I read a book and it touched me so deeply that I'm going to go. It's at a bookstore. It used to be Musabel's bookstore, and she was this little tiny lady. She looked like a bookstore owner. Like she could have been in a movie and everyone would have gone, perfect cast member for that role. Big Coke bottle glasses, and she was a little tiny, and she would just help you. She was like everybody's grandma. Oh my God, she was just a doll. She passed away, and then a new owner purchased the bookstore, and so now they're expanding on stuff there, and the bookstore's been there for forever, since like the 70s. Blue Willow Books is what it's called. And so I'll tell you more about the book in just a second, but I'm going to a book club on Wednesday, and I'm super excited because I've loved that bookstore since the beginning of time. So Journey into Stories, long story short, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Marion, hello. Hi, Melissa. So glad you're here. Marion, I hope the move, still working on the house. Oh, God, I was going to say, I hope the move is slowing down maybe a little bit. Doesn't sound like it, but I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Shelly. Tammy, hello. You're finally on time. Me too, Tammy. I think this is 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. So I'm with you. Don't worry about it. No one's ever late here. We're just glad you came to the party. Let's see. Jess, hello. Hello, M. Miller. Welcome. Let's see. Okay. So I think I've caught up. I have caught up. Awesome. So my book club, the book that I read is called The Faculty Lounge. And I hadn't read the author bio, and I'm actually glad that I didn't, because the whole time I was reading this book, this author like got into the down and dirty, just this is exactly what teachers think. This is exactly what teachers say when the public isn't around, when parents aren't around, when admin isn't around. And I mean, I'm like, gosh, this author has just gotten into teachers' heads so well. And there's all these, it's a, you know, it's a cohesive story. So it's one story, but there are all these little vignettes of situations going on. A substitute teacher dies at the school and wants his ashes scattered at the school. And there's a big disaster with that. One of the assistant principals, who is a good person, but she's struggling with alcohol, and one of the teachers catches her drinking and helps her because he was in AA. And there's one high school kid that's helping his teacher move, and he finds her sex toy in a drawer. I mean, it's just, but it's such a great read, and it's such a great book, and I have so much to say. And I was like, I'm going to go. I get this little newsletter because I've subscribed to their newsletter. And so, so I'm going to go and see what they have to say about the book. But anyway, the author, she is still a high school teacher in Bel Air, Texas. And I was like, oh, she is a teacher. No wonder she, I was like, how does she know what we all do when nobody's around? Oh yeah, because she's a teacher. So it was a super good read. Just a lot of, like I said, lots of good storylines, and just, things that happen at a school with kids and teachers and all that. So it brought some humanity to the teachers. It brought their love of kids, and but it was a great book. So I'm excited to go do that. They're all saying hi. Hi. The rice isn't done, baby. I just put it in. I'm making dinner in the crock pot and the rice cooker. I'm making beef tips in the crock pot, and then I just put rice in the rice cooker. So everything is, on Monday nights, it's all just sort of, it's got to cook by itself. But anyway, at least I got dinner on, right? Okay. Write that one down. Chalk that one up. Let's see. Hi, Sarah Ann. Welcome. Hi, Emma. So glad you're here. Can't wait until next week. I know, Marion, I'm excited. I'm excited to relax at the Lone Star Retreat as well. Anyhow, but yeah, so going to my book club this week. And then, okay, well, it's 6:08, so y'all can spread the word. But Diamond Art Studio UK. Okay, I have essentially 2 diamond painting companies in the UK that I love dearly, highly recommend. One is the one with the diamond art, Meg and Kathy. I love them dearly. And I've gotten to know the owners at Diamond Art Studio UK. And I'm feeling very grateful today. First of all, grateful that you are all here. Like I always say, nobody has to show up for this, and people show up every week, and I'm very grateful. I had to do a bunch of videos last week where people had sent me items to share, and I needed to share them, because when people send you a free item, you take that responsibility seriously, and you need to represent their company and share, your honest opinions, but you need to share the things. And I was getting kind of whiny. And then I just thought, Kara, shut your pie hole. What are you complaining about? People are sending you free diamond paintings to share with people. Be grateful. You get to do videos on this. You get to do this because people think enough of you to ask. So just shut up and stop complaining, and, get your attitude right. So I was very grateful last week that I got to share what I shared. I was very busy. But, I think about things, and yes, I'm very hard on myself, but it's still very, very true. So I'm very grateful. But I'm also very grateful for this week because on Saturday, the 20th, and again, you're finding this out. Well, they put it out on social media, so I'm not sharing any secrets, but I wanted to say it to you guys so that you've got the scoop. On Saturday, the 20th, Diamond Art Studio UK is putting out a temperature project for 2026. And the one that I get to share, they asked me to be a part of the launch. How lucky am I? So I'm putting my lesson planning skills to the test because when you do a temperature project, you do a little section of the canvas every day, and mine is potion bottles. Now, I thought that all of these canvases were going to be potion bottles, but from what I understand, from what they said in their Facebook post, it could be other things too. You might have a variety. It may just be potion bottles. I'm happy with potion bottles. You people know this. I love potion bottles. I'm obsessed with them. So it's like a potion bottle every day. Now there's some things on the shelves that you diamond paint. You diamond paint the shelf itself, and those are regular symbols and all that. Well, on a temperature project, you can do it a million different ways, and they have, come up with some really great ideas. You can do it for books that you've read. You can do it for exercising, drinking water, all kinds of stuff. But if you're going to do it as a temperature project, I Googled, find the average temperatures in Houston, Texas on a yearly basis, and it popped up this temperature range to this temperature range. I broke it up into 4 temperature ranges within the big range. And that's the color that you do your bottle. So if it's like 35 degrees to, 52, you're going to do blue or whatever color you pick. And, on the opposite side, if it's like 93 to 100, you're going to do this. So, but anyhow, I'm going to have to explain all this. And so I'm putting my lesson planning skills to the test because I'm learning also. I've never done a temperature project. So hopefully, I'm hoping that people will see the video. I'm putting out my video on Saturday when they launch, so that when I do the video, I can say, okay, it's out. You can, excuse me, my rice cooker it went off. I'm like, is this going to continue beeping? Sorry. Real life happening in the background. But I'll be able to say it's out. If you want to get it. So I'm hoping that people will see me and go, okay, she's never done a temperature project before. I'm going to start with her because she'll start slow and we'll learn it together. But I've been doing a lot of research. I've got it figured out. It's just I'm a newbie to temperature charts too. So hopefully you guys will tune in and watch the video, newbies and people that may be experienced with temperature chart projects. But I am so excited that they're doing this now because you can order, your kit and have it for January 1st because it's a year long. You do it's a little bitty potion bottle. It'll take you about 5-10 minutes to do. You do a little bitty potion bottle or a little bitty item on each shelf every day for 365 days. And you end up with this really cool diamond painting. So a lot of customization and stuff too. So hopefully people will see the video and go, okay, she's new at it. I've never done it before. Let's go through this together and learn together. So hopefully y'all will tune into that. But I'm very grateful that they asked me, I've never been asked to show anything for Diamond Art Studio UK before. And I was like, wow, okay, that's super cool. So I'm excited. Hello, speaking of diamonds. Hi, Rich. Welcome. Okay. What time is dinner? I'm starving. Hi, Rock the Dots. I'm sorry. I'm missing, I'm thinking chicken quesadillas, maybe something with chicken. Yum. Judy's watching from Saskatchewan, Canada. I love saying that name, Saskatchewan. That's another, like Surprise, Arizona. It's so fun to say. I did not add mushrooms, Jess, because my son doesn't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms, but my son doesn't. So I couldn't add mushrooms, but you can if you want. Hi, Matt. Welcome. Let's see. So yeah, I will release that video on Saturday morning, first thing. I'll get it done on Friday, and release it on Saturday so you guys can see the temperature chart thing. They have Diamond Art Studio UK, I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Back to task, has worked their tails off on shipping. Their shipping is expensive, but shipping is expensive in general. And I know that they're nervous about people going, well, this shipping is ridiculous. Well, it's not. I can tell you right now with Pirate Ship, and that's what I use is Pirate Ship. Thank you, Mindy, for Mindy's Diamond Moment helped me get started with Pirate Ship. And it's a lot cheaper, but even to send within the United States is around $8 or $9 to ship something. To ship to Alaska, you're looking at about $13 with Pirate Ship. Diamond Art Studio UK is in the UK, clearly, right? They were charging $16. It's now $19 due to the tariffs. But if you think that you buy Pirate Ship from me to from Texas to Alaska, which is in the United States, it's just a little bit further, is about $13 or $14, $5 more from the UK. I mean, I want to help people make it make sense. That's the problem. And a lot of these overseas companies were using a loophole, and they can't use it anymore. And again, I'm not getting political. I don't want to start a political debate. It just is what it is. I'm just stating facts here. But I told them, don't be nervous. You know what? People will support. You've got a great company. You've got a great product. And, I kind of call them my special occasion purchase place. I do purchase from them. And if two people maybe wanted to go in together and just split the shipping, that would be good too. But they're literally wringing their hands. They're so nervous about this, and they're nervous that people are going to think they're trying to make more money. They're not making a dime. Actually, they're covering costs. They're losing some money because they're paying for other things, duty fees and all that. That's what they're paying. But they just couldn't continue with the situation like it is. So, I just beg everyone to be supportive of them. They've raised the price $3 on shipping. So instead of 16, it's 19. But you know what? Based on everything that they tried to do in order to keep the price reasonable for us, I will pay that extra $3. I just have been so impressed with, they had test runs to the United States with packages to see what it would cost, what people would have to pay. I mean, they really worked hard. So, but anyway, that temperature project is coming out on Saturday. So you guys jump on that if you haven't seen it. And if you have not joined the Diamond Art Studio UK Facebook group, there's information on it in the Facebook group. And I'm sure people with questions can have their questions answered, but I'm happy to answer what I can. I pretty much know all about it now because I've studied and worked on it, but it should be fun. And hopefully some of you guys will jump on and do the temperature project with me next year. So excited. Kim, your granddaughter's getting married this weekend. I bet she's so excited. Congratulations, Kim. Did I say hi to Rock the Dots? Hi, Rock the Dots, if I haven't. So glad you're here. Let's see. This means they have worked out the new shipping plan, Jess, and they were thinking they may not be able to ship to the US. I am just so glad that they're able to ship to the US because I do love their paintings and their kits are quality. I have done 2 Diamond Art Studio UK projects and have loved both of them. Excellent, excellent products. They're just going to have to raise their shipping by $3, which $19 for shipping is a lot. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but the fact that they only raised it $3 after all of this happened, I'm like, okay, I get it. I do. I just don't want people to be mean to them because they have worked so hard to keep the prices down, and they're worried. And I'm like, don't worry, people will understand. And if people don't understand, someone will explain it to them. So anyway, so that's coming out Saturday. So if anyone's interested in working on a temperature project with me, you can grab it. It's like I can't remember the dimensions, but it's a good sized diamond painting. But again, we work on it throughout the year, and it should be fun. I'm excited to start it. I always like to do some, try new things. And what I've loved about Diamond Art Studio UK is they helped me get involved with cross stitch conversions. I tried a couple of their kits for cross stitch conversions, and now that's not so intimidating. So now they're doing a temperature project, which will help me get started on temperature projects and make it not so intimidating. I can't start off from scratch and figure it all out. So as long as I have a little bit of a guide, I can work with the guide and work with the called for, materials and all that. And then once I get my feet wet with, hold my hand for a little bit, and then I can launch into, okay, well, maybe I want to try something on my own or what have you. But I need to do the project with directions and somebody holding my hand, and then I can move on. So anyway, I'm excited about that. So yes, Jess, they have worked out the new shipping plan, and it's the best case scenario I could have hoped for. So I'm excited. Hi, Lisa. That's so cool to know about those two. Oh, good. Okay. Well, Brenda, go check them out. And I can tell you whatever you need to know too. So I love fall too. Only 68, Robin. I'm so jealous. Weather in the 60s. That's my perfect temperature. If I could live somewhere that was 60 degrees all the time, that's good. That's good for me. I love fall too. I'm excited for fall to be here. Very excited for the temperature chart. I'm doing one with bottles, but it's cross stitch conversion, and having the background, etc., is a lot. Okay. Are you, Rich, are you doing the Diamond Art Studio UK one? Are you doing one just on your own? Are you doing one right now? Or are you just planning on doing the one from Diamond Art Studio UK or somewhere else? I'd like to know. That's awesome. Bestie is here. Okay. Guess what? Tomorrow is my bestie's birthday. It's a big one. She's turning 29. Yes, she is. But in honor of my bestie's birthday, I've been yammering on, and she's got projects to do. But I wanted to sing her the lounge version of Happy Birthday. I have to do it. All right. You ready, Brandy? Are you ready? Listen to me. I got a frog in my throat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy bestie. Happy birthday to you and many more. Okay. Happy birthday, bestie. I love you. Hopefully everyone's not running for aspirin now. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been eyeing ghosts doing stuff. Yes. I ordered a couple canvases on their Halloween pre-order, which should be coming to us pretty quick, but the ghosts doing stuff is really cute. That's what I'm talking about as far as cross-stitch conversion, because you can do the little squares, and you don't, apparently I can't count that well. I have no idea when I lost my ability to count, but doing cross-stitch or cross-stitch conversions, it's like, can you count to 20, Kara? Seriously. But yeah, those ghosts doing things are cute. Sue's excited for the temperature project. Yay! Oh, and I also have a discount code. I don't get a kickback on it or anything. Wait, do I get a kickback on it? I may get a kickback on it. I have to read up on it. Bottom line is, it doesn't matter whether I do or don't. Just save some money on it. Use whatever discount code you want, but I will put a discount code for Diamond Art. I think it's 10% off, and I believe it's Painter, but I will put it in the description box of that video when I do it on Saturday. So you can save 10%, which essentially probably will save you most of your shipping. Anyhow, let's see. Yeah, Tammy, it's a lot. It is a lot. So, shipping is crazy everywhere. I am ready for things to go back to normal, but I've been waiting for things. Have y'all been waiting for things to go back to normal since 2020? I have. I've been waiting for 5 years for things to go back to normal, and they just haven't. We've just kind of had to roll with it, and we will continue to roll with it. Let's see. Alyssa's here, the diamond painting accountant. Hello, my friend. Hello. Glad you are here with us. And I think the temperature thing will be a lot of fun. I watched a YouTube crochet a temperature blanket. It was very cool. Yeah, rock the dots. I mean, that I would watch a crocheter crochet a temperature blanket. I'm a crochet fail. I love to watch people crocheting, and I very much appreciate the projects that people produce while crocheting, but it's not. Crafting is supposed to not bring you stress. Crochet brings me stress. So I'm just going to say I'm not a crocheter, but I appreciate the talent that it takes to crochet. I just do not have that talent. Want to get the UK one. The one I'm working on this year is a cross stitch conversion with bottles. They're very fun. Oh, Rich, Rich is coming to the retreat. I get to meet Rich. I'm so excited. Rich, are you bringing that to the retreat so I can see it? I don't want to make you pack anything extra. Maybe you can just take a picture of it and show me a picture at the retreat if you can't bring it, but I'd love to see it. Let's see. Everybody. Brandy loves me. Well, she loves me until I sing to her, and it's terrible, but everybody's saying, happy birthday, Brandy. And poor Brandy, do you know what she gets to do on her birthday tomorrow? She gets to go to open house. Her school's open house is tomorrow on her birthday. She was one of my teachers. I've done this in the past, and it has embarrassed the person, but I have a lot of fun doing it. I would have sang her happy birthday over the PA system. I guess I just like singing happy birthday. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Normal. What's that exactly? Normal. Exactly. I don't know. It just hasn't been normal since 2020. Debbie, so glad you're here. Oh, you're working on your chuck along. Good man, Chuck Pinson. Good man. You're crocheting, Sarah Ann. Nice. People that can talk and do other things and crochet. There was a kid at my school that came to lunch, and he was a guy, and he crocheted, and he caught a lot of flack for it, but he didn't care. I was like, you're one of the most self-actualized kids I've ever met. He'd sit at lunch, and those, that needle, he was just going, and he would have conversations with his friends, check his phone. And I'm like, don't you have to count and crochet? How are you doing that? And he would produce beautiful things. It's a talent I do not have. Rich says, I didn't think I'm taking that one, but I'm undecided. So maybe. Okay, well, if you decide not to, Rich, if you can just take a picture of it, I'd love to see it. Normal is a relative reality. Oh my gosh. Ditsy's here. Hi, Roomie. Ditsy and I are rooming at the, I want to say Lone Star. It's No Frills, and that's next year too. So yes, we are going to be roomies. All right. So I'm going to share with you guys what I have been working on. Thank you guys so much for being here. I always get so excited when I see people. Okay. I cannot stop working on this cat fedora. I am so excited that Shay is having a cat fedora event. I love this. It is a Muni made. I have had nothing but big time fun doing it. I can't stop working on it. Like, I'm shocked and amazed that I have gotten as much done as I have. The retreat, Susan, this for Lone Star this week is in New Braunfels, Texas. It's near New Braunfels. It's at a tennis camp. And then No Frills is at Red Boot. That's the retreat site. It's up near Dallas. So both Lone Star and No Frills are put on by Marissa. She's the Crafty Heifer on YouTube, and she's more cross stitch than she is diamond painting, but she is both. But she puts them on, and they're amazing. They're amazing. Let's see. Finally received my Drills and Chills release papers. Yay! Okay, so I'm not doing this for Drills and Chills. I'm doing this for the Cat Fedora event. Now, here is my plan. Are you ready? Here is my plan. I am thinking, and I think I can do it because I still have 10 days until the retreat. So in 10 days, I want to finish both my Cat Fedora and my Angel of Justice. And when you see my progress, you can put in the chat if you think I can do it. I think I can do it because I've been moving and grooving. Are you ready? This is my Cat Fedora. Look how much I've done on it. I'm so proud of my little self. So I've done it's the bottom's wanting to curl up a little bit. But look, I've done all of that. All I have left, I even did the curtain last night. So the curtain's done. I have the rest of this little section and then just this, and I am done. D-U-N done. And for the stars, this has been so fun. For these stars, I have put twisted stars from DP with Sparklers in the sky. And I got that idea from Cheryl. At the last retreat, she was doing another Cat Fedora, and she was putting them in. Oh, what was that one called? It's the girl sitting on the stump looking at the sky. But I am so proud of my little self. Like, I've been speedy on this, and it's been so much fun, such a pleasure to do the drills, the drill fill, everything. Okay, my next Cat Fedora is going to be from Jade, from Jada Gem Shop, because I want to do one from her, and I have several. I had purchased all these Cat Fedoras and hadn't done one, so I'm just glad that they had this event. Hang on, let me put this over here. Oh my gosh. Roll it up. I'm still here. Sorry, I'm just rolling up my little project so it doesn't fall on the floor. Okay. And then, I'm going to discombobulate myself here. Then I've got my Angel of Justice. I've also made progress on my Angel of Justice. This is the one, though, the jury is out as to whether I can finish this by the retreat or not, but let me turn this off. Will that help? I've made more progress. Look where I am. So I'm up to there. So all I've got is like 2 or 3 more rows. And this is the one. I can finish a couple of sections a day, and I've looked at it. I think if I work my little tail off, I can do it. What do you guys think? Do you think I can finish? I work on this during the day, and then I work on my Cat Fedora at night. You think I can do it? I don't know. I need some cheerleaders in the group to cheer me on. Rita, how's the owl? Well, the owl is still there. The owl is still in his little tree. He's sleeping. I will get the owl out. Not sure when, but hopefully once I get these 2 projects done, I can then, so that's my goal. Do you guys think, okay, Sue thinks I can do it. All right. The other one, yes, the girl is sitting in the chair. That's the one that Cheryl was doing, Tammy. Oh gosh. Okay. So, hi, Anne. You've been working on your Cat Fedora with the stars. Now can't sleep. Oh my gosh. So it's really yet late from the UK. Oh my gosh. So glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Lenore thinks I can do it. Okay. All right. I'll keep pushing. I will keep pushing, guys. I will. And it's really not, it's really not even a push. It's just, I have to do laundry and I have to like cook things and like clean things because I don't know what it is about guys' bathrooms. I can't. I can't stand it. I got one of those scrubbers that is a USB and it spins and it scrubs and it works great. It's helped me greatly because I have major back issues. So I have to clean things and cook things and laundry things. And I could work on this all day long and I just can't and get everything else done. Plus, I have little things like videos to do so that when people send me stuff, I have to show it. So my time is really divided. So anyhow, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And I've learned, and Brandy can tell you, I've learned to become a night owl. I've not been a night owl in the past, but I'm pushing myself to be more of a night owl. I don't know if it's just age or what. I just don't need the sleep that I used to. You know, 5 or 6 hours of sleep and I'm good. I mean, I really am. I used to get really tired during the day, but now it's like I'm up and I'm doing things. So anyhow, my best diamond painting time is late at night when nobody's bugging me. But both of these have just been a pleasure to work on. I did not know about Angel of Justice at the beginning, y'all, because the bottom is just mud. It's just not fun at all. But once I got past that, I'm having a ball. It's just been beautiful. So they're fun to work on, which is a good thing. So, but I've been working. But anyway, my plan is finish Angel of Justice, finish with the stars. And someone asked, I'm sorry, Twisted Stars. Oh, they are, they're a special drill from DP with Sparklers. Hang on, let me go get them and I will show you. Hang on, because I love them. And everyone needs to know about these. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Okay. So these were a new product to DP with Sparklers in, Cheryl had these at our retreat in May. I don't know how, I'm trying to hold them. They're little bitty stars. Okay. And they take up 5 or 6 spaces. And the cat fedora that I'm working on is it's a square. So let me see. If I can get my canvas over here and show you close up. Okay. I'm going to try my very best. Okay. So that's not even done, Kara. It would help if you showed them one that was done. So like, I'm trying to get it up super close so you can see. Okay, so there's the twisted star. And I don't know if you can see it, but instead of square drills around it, I put in sparklers for squares, which are small round ones to fill in the extra space. And it just works great. And I do it on areas like the last area. Okay, like here's a perfect example. Let's look in this area right here. Do you see all these little specks? I'm just using original sparklers in squares, okay, for these little dots. But you see this star right here? That's where I'm putting the twisted stars. So when you got a bunch that are kind of in a star configuration, that's where I'm putting them. The rest are just regular or original sparklers. I am an original sparklers person. I use them all the time. but that's what twisted stars are. They're like quad cubes, or they're a special shaped drill. So hopefully that explains it a little bit better. Let's see. The older we get, the less sleep we need. Okay, that's good. Everyone here is a night owl. I know. Well, you know what? Marion made sure at the retreat I got good sleep. She has complete faith in you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Diamond paint till 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, Tammy. Yeah, I don't diamond paint that late, but like 1 or 2. I just binge watch a lot. That's when I catch up too on my YouTube videos. So I know what is going on in the world in the diamond painting realm. It's been almost 2 years since I've done a square canvas. I'm sick of seeing rounds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I kind of go back and forth, but I do probably more squares than rounds. I've done so many squares now, it kind of feels weird to do rounds. It's interesting. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Let me circle back. So that's my goal. Finish Angel of Justice, finish with the stars. And then when I go to the retreat, I can finally take and make a dent, because Drills and Chills is 2 months. I have not started my Drills and Chills project. And I showed you guys that last week. It's the Witching Hour from Captured by Radiance, which I'm also supposed to be doing for the small shop event, which I have not started. So if I can finish these 2, I can take my Drills and Chills project and make a good dent in it. And if I can make a good enough dent in it, I think I should be able to finish it by the end of October. And then what I think I was going to take 2 diamond paintings, but I think I'm going to take a cross stitch project, and there are lots of cross stitchers at Lone Star. So I think I have a small project that's a scarecrow, and it's not on Aida cloth. It's on even weave. It's on like a Lugana, and I'm going to figure out how to stitch on even weave. There's lots of stitchers at this retreat, so I figure someone can help me out. I'm not ready for linen yet, but I'm going to, I want to know how to cross stitch on even weave. So we'll see how that goes. If, you know what, if I can't learn on even weave, I can ditch that project and just continue to work on my Drills and Chills painting. So that's my plan. I want to be finished and start anew. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, I should have used the pen to show them. I know. My pointer is, well, you know what? I should have used my pointer. It's right beside me in my little toolbox. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Very cool. It works well with that camera. Yes, it does. I am getting better at blinging. I'm trying, Sue. I'm trying to learn. Oh, you're going to a Michigan retreat next week, Sue. That'll be fun. That'll be super fun. But yeah, that's my little project synopsis. Other than the Flossy Fox Flower Dragon Meadow stitch along, which is we've converted it to a diamond painting. She has sent us the first 2 months. It's a 6-month project. And you get a pattern, you get a cross stitch pattern, and you diamond paint it. So I may take this to the retreat. You know, I always tell people don't overpack. Look at me. But I'm 2 months behind, but those sections aren't very big. This is what I'm supposed to have completed by the end of September, which I will not, but you know, it is what it is. But so yes, lots of irons in the fire. Lots of irons in the fire. But if I get done with these 2, I can focus on other things, my ADD self. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm not joking. I'm truly ADD. Let's see. Okay. so that's what's going on. What are you guys working on? Do you guys have like many irons in the fire? Like, I don't know how you avoid that this time of the year because there's so much going on. And I think part of it too is I just want to learn. I just want to learn more things. And so, you know, I get involved in these things and then, you know, here I am. So, oh my gosh. Anyhow, I told you guys, am I not getting the chat? I don't know. I am getting the chat. Okay. So write in the chat what projects you guys are working on. I want to know. I want to know. Just trying to keep up with, yes, with your event too, Lee. Yeah, there's in memory of, and I need to be working on my fire painting, fire department painting, as well for my son for Christmas. So yeah, just a few things going, just a few things. My son laughs at me and he says, "Mom, you're as busy now as you were when you were a principal." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, you're always busy. You're always doing something." Anyhow, prefer to do one at a time. You know what, Melissa? Keep going with that because your life is a whole lot calmer. Mine would be calmer, really. I can't remember who I was talking to several years ago, and I'm like, why can't I be that way? It's so nice and simple. This person, and I'm trying to remember her channel name. She's adorable. She does not purchase another diamond painting until she completes her current. So she doesn't have more than one in her stash and one on the go at a time. That's it. And I'm like, how do you do that? And she said it's hard, but she does it. So she would be finished, you know, she'd have to finish one and then she'd buy another one. And I'm like, well, do you like buy one a little bit ahead of time so that you, and she says, yes, if I know I'm like on the last row or whatever, I'll order the next one. And I'm like, my life would be so much simpler. That just calms my nerves right on down. Oh my gosh. Magic Potion Kitty is so cute. Autumn Spirits by Veneer. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Happy Jack's Glitter Moon. I love that one. I didn't get that one. I love it. Beauty and the Beast for a family member. Love that. Endless Cheese and also a cross stitch project. But today I went, you went to a quilt shop. Yeah, you are in trouble because my mom used to quilt and I know what I cleaned out, the fabric that I cleaned out when she passed away. Oh my gosh. And that was back before I was even at all crafty. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't believe this. And now I'm looking around my home going, I get it now. I get it. I really do. 5 whips going. Asia. Oh my gosh. I'm taking my smaller whip to Lone Star Retreat so I can have a finish. Yay. Yes. To remember Lone Star Retreat. It's Make Life Sweet. Not polished at all, but want to have a finish. Yes. It's fun to ring the bell. It is fun to ring the bell. Oh my gosh. I counted my diamond painting stash. 76 not started, 3 in progress and 2 on the way. Yes. Carolyn, you're doing much better than me. Much better. Yeah, I have a storage unit. I have this idea. I don't know how I'd do it because Marlon wouldn't stand there for that long filming, but I want to do a what's under my bed stash video because I don't know what's under there. There's a lot under there that I'm like, what is here? Like the whole king size bed underneath is full of diamond paintings and I can see the ones on the ends, but what's in the middle, I don't know. It would be a good long video. I mean, I wouldn't open up the boxes. I would just share what I had. I don't know if anyone would be interested, but I'd be crawling around on the floor the whole time, but it would take a while. Oh, different canvas every day. My Dakota actually for Under the Sea event is on the table today. Yes, the rotation. People do a rotation. I need a good system for a rotation. I just don't have one. I kind of do what I feel like. It's kind of like when I'm diamond painting, multi-placing and single placing. I have no rhyme or reason for when I do that. It's just whatever I feel like. Sometimes I'll be multi-placing, flip my pen over to put down a single drill and just keep single placing. There's no rhyme or reason. I just felt like doing it at the time. And so that's kind of my rotation on diamond painting. Some people are very systematic about how they rotate. I am not. I am not. Let's see. I have one I'm working on and one waiting, but that is because I can't afford any. You know what? I have been really good lately. Marlon has asked me to slow down because we've had car stuff with my son and all kinds of stuff. And so I've been really good. I can't say I haven't bought anything, but I didn't buy anything from DAC last weekend, and it's been a long time since I haven't purchased a DAC canvas when they come out on the weekends, but I did not. Some of them are super pretty. I just, I promised Marlon, so I made good on the promise. I'm working on Nightfall and Hometown Pride. Nice. Oh, the stacked pumpkins with the sunflowers. Happy little drill. That is so pretty. I love that. So many irons going. My dried ends are getting more fried. Oh my gosh, Mama B. I know. A lot of irons going. Oh, the pumpkin herder. I love that one, Paula. I don't have that one, but I just think that one has so much character. I just love that witch that's walking. She looks like she's just marching. Oh my gosh, that one's a great one. Just took up knitting. I certainly don't need another craft, but I saw yarn that made me, I know, Sarah, I'm so glad I'm not involved in the yarn crafts. I can't even imagine what my house would look like if I was. So rob in a quilt shop and we'll make you super broke. Well, yeah. Mindy and I went shopping she said it was a yarn shop, but they also had cross stitch stuff. So Mindy walked out with bags and I walked out with bags. I'm like, why didn't you tell me they had cross stitch stuff? I didn't need any more. Here we go. Your first DAC, Barbara. Yay, yay, yay. Great company. You're going to be spoiled. 6 whips. I keep telling myself I won't start another. Yes, I've been there. Been there, Pamela, for sure. Kitted up birds and blossoms from Dreamer Designs. Haven't started yet. Been 15 days since I've finished my other diamond painting. Also have a mini make market I'm working on. Yeah, well, here's another problem. Michael's, apparently, I've seen it in some of the groups, has gotten in their Christmas items, and there's a painting called Christmas Village. I love it. It's just a quaint Christmas village that, I love Christmas villages. So I may have to go look. I have a problem. Help me, people. Beware of the monster under the bed. Yes, Lee, there is a monster under my bed. Lots of them. All right. There's a lady on YouTube that has 18 whips, Tammy. I'd be pulling my hair out. This stuff right here is making me nervous, like really nervous. I can't even imagine 18 whips. Wow. That is crazy. Alyssa has 14 whips. One of these days that number will go down. 14 whips. Okay, so let's talk about Kara's version of whips. I have more. I have a Distracted by Diamonds. I have my owl. I have a couple under my bed, but I haven't worked on those in quite a while. Now my owl counts. I still count that in my whips because I am getting back to that one. But the other ones that I haven't worked on, I have an Ennis Guerrero Mystery. I haven't worked on those in a while. So those are out of my brain and don't count right now. So I can say 1, 2, 3, 4 whips. Okay. I have 2 or 3 others that are hiding in places that I haven't worked on the one from Distracted by Diamonds in like 2 years. So those whips don't count because I'm not working on them. So they're out of my brain. So I don't count them in my whips. It's how I stay sane. Just work with me, tell me lies, tell me that's okay. Oh my gosh. Lisa, 2 whips. Finishing one right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Oh my gosh. See, this is a problem because I'm going to want to start that Christmas village. I love that Christmas village so much from Make Market. It is so pretty. If you ever get overwhelmed, Kara, send me some and I'll finish them for you. Okay, but see, Sarah Ann, here's the thing. People have offered to do that, and I think it's awesome, but I'm also a control freak. So I want to finish them. I'm overwhelmed, yes, but I want to finish them. And it's not that I don't think somebody couldn't do as good or much better of a job than I could. It's just I want to finish them. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things. It's like when people play musical canvases at retreats. I have no problem. There are people that have problems with that. Like, don't touch my canvas. No one's working on my canvas except for me. You know, oh my gosh. I have no problem with that. But I want to finish my own canvases. It's just one of those things. I don't know. I don't know why, but because I've had several people offer and I'm like, I don't know, you know, this one, or I'll say this one is so big and people have said, I'll do it for you. And I'm like, but I want to do it. Oh, well. Okay. So I don't know. Did Brandy say when she was in here if she's going live? I don't know. Let's see. A lot of the 14 haven't been worked on in a long time. I consider a whip to be one I've started, but I'm not finished. Oh, I know. That's what a whip is supposed to be, Alyssa. But I've made up, in my delusional mind, I've made up my own definition of what my whips are. I know what people's whips are supposed to be. But in order to save my sanity, I have convoluted the definition a little bit, and it works for me in my little world. So, oh my gosh, why are y'all are you picking on me? What time do you DP if you work on it late at night? I will get off this live and we'll have dinner. And then I will, from about, finish up dinner, get dishes done, get laundry exchanged and a load folded, so I will start working about 9, and about 1:30, 2 is my max. Like 2 o'clock a.m. is my absolute max. I start putting wrong drills down on wrong symbols and I'm exhausted. So, but anyone that knows me or has been to retreats with me, I'm an early to bed person, but I've pushed myself because I needed to get this stuff done. So I've pushed myself to stay up and I'm kind of getting used to it. So no later than 2 o'clock. 1:30 is normally I'm shutting the light off, whatever. I mean, I used to be in bed between 9:30 and 10. I just could not stay up late at all, but I'm getting there with you night owls. And it's weird because my mom, of course, who was a crafter, used to be a total night owl. That's when her creative, juices started flowing and everything else. So yeah. Let's see. You're not the only one, Kara. I know others consider whips to be the ones that are actively being. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is 6:59 and are we okay? So Brandy is going live. Yay, yay, yay. So those of you that would like, head on over to Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds. I don't want to go over her. I didn't know if she was going to go live or not, but she apparently is. So let me get off of here. Thank you for spending time with me tonight, guys. I always appreciate it and love it that you guys are here. I will see you all next week. Watch for a few videos this week, but that video on Saturday with the temperature chart, I'm interested to know your feedback on it. And how it was explained. Did I explain it clearly? Do you need any clarification? I would love for your feedback on that. And I always trust you guys to give really good constructive feedback. So if you guys could check that out on Saturday, it'll be up first thing like 8:00 a.m. Central Saturday morning. I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, I will see you next week. Thanks again for being here. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you soon. Bye.